Marvin Hank.
How was life as a child in the Depression?
How was what?
Life as a child in the Depression.
Oh, it wasn't very good.
Why not?
Well, their parents didn't have much money, and they couldn't find work. And when Christmas came or whatever, no one ever got any kind of a Christmas present, except maybe a pencil.
Yeah. Did a lot of children that you knew run away? Did any of your friends run away?
Pardon?
Did any of your friends run away? Like to get away from it? To get to the Depression and try and have a better life?
Well, they would hitchhike to go somewhere, to different towns, to see if they could find some work or some way they could make some money to eat.
Mm-hmm. What kind of food did you eat?
What kind of soup?
Food.
Oh, we ate everything we could get our hands on if we, because we were always hungry.
Yeah.
And my dad would go out and he would go to farmers he knew, and he'd get some food from them and kill some ducks or chickens or whatever he could get, and we would eat those and be glad we had them.
Did you have a job during the Depression?
Did I?
Uh-huh.
I was a little kid. I wasn't a little kid. I was, maybe 12 years old or 14, something like that. But there was no jobs to be had. There was a golf course 7 miles away, and I used to get up early in the morning and walk to this golf course or hitchhike. And when I got there, I would hope I could carry somebody's bag around who was playing golf. And several times, or one time in particular I remember, I guess the player felt sorry for me because we only got, I think it was 25 cents carrying a bag around. And he gave me 50 cents. And I thought, oh my goodness, I had to go home and give my mother the 50 cents so she could go and get something to eat.
Wow.
So it was hard going for a lot of people.
What kind of education did you have?
Did I have?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I had a different education. I went to name, I can't think of them right away.
You went to high school?
Yeah, I went through high school, and then I was drafted in the Army, and I went through, after I was in the Army for a year or so, I had a chance to go to the Air Corps, and I went there and I was taught flying, and at that time there was a war going, and I learned how to fly, fighter pilot, and it was very tough then.
Yeah.
But not the way it was when I was a little boy, because I don't think I had any toys to speak of, because my parents just couldn't afford them.
Yeah. Was high school like strict like it is today?
Oh, I don't know, how is it today?
You go to class every day, you always do your homework.
Oh, we went to class every day, but we didn't always do our homework. Sometimes we had work, but very seldom. So it was hard going for those years. I don't know how many years that went through, probably 3-4 years before things picked up and you could get could earn some money and so on.
Did a lot of kids go to college?
A lot of the rich people sent their kids to college, and a lot of the poor did too. But I went into the Air Corps, so I didn't go to college, but I did learn a lot
Do you have
in the Army.
any good memories growing up in the Depression? Anything that was, you thought was a good memory, even though it was hard times?
Well, I remember that we would go on picnics sometimes and by the lake, and which was a wonderful time for us, which didn't happen too often, but we had eats and we could go swimming, and that was wonderful for us at that time.
What did you and your friends usually do when you hung out?
Well, pretty hard. We just played with what we had.